Ano yung freshly baked cookies, brownies, and croissants?
Grabe, nagpapaalam ako sa prof ko. Sir, pwede huwag kang magpa-quiz ng week na to kasi nasa bazaar ako sa baba. I treat the bake shop as lipstick. March of 2020, there was Estancia branch. So that opened literally 3 days before pandemic. Ang saya, no?
If they can take away one tip from this episode, ano yung one tip mo para sa kanila?
It sounds very, very cliche, pero it's
mic drop.
Mic drop.
Hi guys, welcome back to Mic Drop. My name is Ayin Vernos. I'm your host, and today we are talking to a good friend I made last year. She is the bakerpreneur behind 24 Bake Shop. Let's welcome to Mic Drop, Mrs. AJ Francisco Fu.
Hello! Good afternoon!
Yes.
We have freshly baked cookies, brownies, and croissants.
Exactly.
Wala naman talaga.
Alam mo how I met you? Well,
Hindi pa nga tayo last year lang nag-meet. Siguro like 2 months ago.
2 months lang ba yun?
Parang 2 months ago lang.
I think end of 2024 tayo nag-meet.
End of 2024.
Yeah.
And it's just the start of 2025. So technically, girl, yung friendship natin. Parang
it's been 3 months.
Wala pa siguro 2 to 3 months pa lang. Galing, no?
Happy 3rd month second sa friendship natin. Pero grabe kasi yun. Sobrang, it was the most random. Hindi ko alam kung anong ginagawa. Basta nasa TikTok ako. And people started commenting, kamukha mo yung... And then they wrote down your spiel. And I was like, ano yung freshly baked cookies, brownies, and croissants?
Cute, no?
So, tinype ko sa TikTok, freshly baked cookies, brownies, and croissants. And then lumabas ka. So, ko,
lumabas na yung Cashier Series series.
Sobrang galing. So I was like, first of all, kamukha nga talaga kita. I mean, I see the round face mo
ako
right
din.
na. Diba?
Siguro without the makeup kasi hindi ako super duper glam mag-makeup and mag-ayos. Pero kapag very simple girl ka or very glam ako, I can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Sabi din ng husband ko, oo, meron nga. And a lot of friends din. And a lot of people din nagko-comment din sa akin.
Yes.
Kamukha niyo po si Ayin Bernos. Kamukha niyo po si Ayin Bernos.
May isa ka pang kamukha. Si Sex Bomb Rochelle.
Si Rochelle Pangilinan, in which sana ma-meet ko siya in my lifetime. I do not know how. Pero mapapasayaw talaga ako ng get out. Sinasabi ko sa'yo.
But anyway, before we go to the future,
okay.
I want to talk about your past. Past talaga. Kasi I think what's super interesting, and I think what also made me want to have this chat in the studio. Kasi diba in-interview kita last time.
Yes. Sa shop lang yun, diba? Sa harap lang.
We did a cashier serye. Nag-cashier ako sa bake shop mo.
Yes,
for like
nyo na yun.
very, very small, short while. Nag-intern ako kay AJ. But after nun, I talked to you and like, I wanted to know about your journey. And I was like, wait, this is like a full-on interview
session. It's a
session.
full story
It
talaga,
needs to be here. So, and I know there are a lot of our viewers who want to know, how do you even start a bake shop? How do you, like, what do you study to become a baker?
Okay.
Paano ka mag-start ng food business, diba? These are things that are so confusing. So, let's go back to like the beginning of first question.
Yes.
How did you become AJ of today?
Okay, siguro maybe right now you would give me the title of a baker and entrepreneur, so I call myself a bakerpreneur. So, unang-unang tatanungin ng mga tao is, saan ka nag-aral mag-bake?
Yeah.
Girl, I graduated engineering. Engineering, girl. It was very far from what I'm doing now, but please be reminded, I do not regret it at all talaga. Iba yun studies na naturo ng engineering school sa akin na feeling ko every gear of my brain is working to its maximum potential talaga. Iba talaga yung engineering school. Every single nerve, papaganahin nila yan. So, iba yung mindset ko, iba yung thinking ko. Siguro I would say na na-practice ko yung skill of multitasking through college before. And on top of that, nag-engineering school na ako. Sumali pa ako sa track and field team. Tapos,
Di ko alam yun Meron ka palang track star.
Sobrang sports girly ako, can I just say, back in elementary and high school. So elementary, I played volleyball all my life.
Yeah.
Elementary and high school.
Oh, volleyball, I know.
Yes. And then until college kasi, they were trying to recruit girls in the track and field team.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, masyado akong maliit for volleyball noon. So sabi ko, okay, sige, we'll just try track. And then fortunately, okay naman yung training ko doon. I was able to play yung mga leagues, collegiate leagues, in which I wanted to experience talaga. So yun, ginajuggle ko in school. Ginajuggle ko yun. Grabe na, alam mo, iniisip ko pala ngayon, paano ko nga nagawa? Kasi ngayon hindi ko na magawa eh.
Daming
Isipin mo,
energy.
yung school, my classes start at 11 in the morning, pero my training starts at 6 in the morning.
Oh my God.
So mga 6 to 9, 6 to 9:30, magte-training kami every single day, Monday to Friday. And then babalik kami. That was in Rizal Memorial pa, sa track and field talaga. And then babalik kami sa school, sa sports complex namin. Maliligo na kami, mag-wash up na kami. And then we'll all go separately na to our respective classes. And then
Yeah.
tuloy-tuloy na class ko until 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Mm.
And then I will go home, study if I need to, do whatever I need to, and then, wala na. Yun na yung routine ko. Hindi ko talaga alam paano ko pa naisingit yung business, honestly. Kasi this baking journey only happened noong mga 2012 or 2013. Gusto ko lang talaga mag-bake for fun, and I kept on sharing it with my classmates. As in, siguro for a few months, libre lagi. Binibigay ko lang talaga. Gusto ko lang mag-bake at home.
Yeah.
And then, walang kakain sa bahay. So, I mean, may kakain sa bahay, fine 1 or 2 pieces ng cupcakes and cookies nun. And then, magdadala ko ng isang buong box in school. I would share it to my friends, classmates, ganyan. And then, up until how many months, sila na nagsabi, itong 2 really, really close college friends ko, sila na nagsabi, girl, ba't ayaw mo ito ibenta? Mag-start ka magbenta. Tapos sasabihin ko, bakit may bibili ba? So, I started to open, we were named Tiny Bake Shop pa ba?
Tiny Bake.
Tiny Bake Shop. I opened a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and then we did meetups lang before kasi wala pa yung mga third-party courier delivery apps.
Yeah.
So, everything was meetup. So, kunyari, meetup inside campus or meetup at Vito Cruz Station. At this time na, so for example, Vito Cruz Station, for example lang, 9 to 11 a.m. Inside campus, dala-dala ko yung mga boxes of cupcakes, papasok ako sa campus. Tapos, kunyari, mga 12 to 3 p.m., I will just be at this specific table.
Yeah.
And then people will start coming, and then they'll be like, I'm here to pick up an order for Ayin Bernos. Here, thank you so much. Ganun lang.
Talaga? So,
Ganun lang
you
talaga.
would bring it.
Naka-eco bag pa, girl. Siguro mga, for example, mga 8 to 10 boxes na per batch. Kasi dati, di ba, uso yung batch-batch ka pa mag-bake. So, buhat ko yan, papasok ng school. Ganun talaga.
Oh my God.
Tapos, ginagawa ko lang talaga siya for fun. Pero, for fun and the extra allowance.
Yeah.
Can I just say? Siyempre,
Binuhay ka na to.
aminin natin, guys. Dati nung college tayo, gipit tayo eh.
Oo.
I mean, we just live allowance to allowance on a weekly or daily basis. So, yung allowance ko nun, sakto lang for food and transport. Wala na ako pang bili ng ibang clothes kasi sa school namin, civilian kayo lagi. Tapos gusto mo cute ka, di ba? Minsan gusto mo cute ka. Ay, hindi ka bibila ni mommy ng bagong sandals, bahala ka dyan. Kasi everyday ka naman sa school, di ka talaga bibila. So, minsan, appreciate ko yung extra allowance na meron ako from the business. And then, sasabihin ko kay mami, nakabili ako ng bagong sapatos dahil sa pagbenta ng cupcakes. Ganon! Ganon lang talaga siya.
How old were you then?
This was year 2012, 2013, almost 10 years ago. So, mga, minus 12, mga 17, 18 years old. I came in college kasi 17 ba? Or incoming 17. So, mga second year college ako nag-start mag-bake and mag-sell. And then, di ba, meetups lang nun. And then, we had school bazaars.
Yeah.
Which was yung rent, medyo pricey for me. So, I didn't have enough money pa nun. Until for a few years, after 2 years of doing meetups in school, ganon, I was able to afford a small booth during the school bazaar. That was a thrice or twice a year thing. So, first time ko mag-booth. Tapos, akala ko, yung mga tao nun, bibili ng box of 4 of cupcakes kasi technically, mas mura ang 4 pieces kaysa 1 piece. Hindi pala, everyone just wanted like 1 piece of cupcake, 1 piece of cookie. So, natuto ako from my first bazaar na when you're doing bazaars pala, gusto lagi ng mga tao is single servings. Tandaan niyo yan. Yan yung number 1 tip ko siguro in this whole podcast. Gusto nila yung mga, they can buy products 1 flavor at a time. They don't want kunyari box of 4 of red velvet cupcakes. They want 1 red velvet, they want 1 Oreo, they want 1 chocolate chip cookie, and then that's it. Hindi siya yung box. So, madami ako natutunan ng first bazaar ko. And then that went on until nag-graduate na ako. Pero nakakatawa, di ba, syempre, nagsuschool bazaar. Syempre, may school din ako. May pasok ako. So, ano sasabihin ko sa prof ko na wala ako sa class niya? Grabe, nagpapaalam ako sa prof ko. Sir, pwedeng huwag ka magpa-quiz ng week na to kasi nasa bazaar ako sa baba. Why? Sabi niyo, why? Ba't kaya sa bazaar sa baba? Hindi, sir, may booth po kasi ako. Magsasal ako ng pastries ko, ng mga baked goods ko. Nung una, chinek niya talaga kung nandun ako. Nung na-check niya na totoo, every time na nagpapaalam na ako, pinagbibigyan niya na ako, hindi siya nagpapa-quiz on that week talaga.
That's nice.
So, na-feel ko naman yung support ng professors ko. Alam niyo kung sino kayo. Yan yung mga, what would I say, beginnings namin. I would go to school, 9 a.m., would start setting up the booth, start selling, come home na ng mga 7, 8 p.m. to bake again.
Yeah.
And then come the
The
next
next
day
day.
to school ng mga 7 a.m. na ulit to sell. So, mahirap yung buhay dati as a small online business owner. Kasi wala kang pahinga. Nagbebenta ka during the day, magbe-bake ka at night.
Yeah.
Tuloy-tuloy yan for a few years. So, syempre, na-enjoy ko yung pera.
Mm.
Let's be honest. Kasi it was extra allowance for kaartehan. I can buy mga small knickknacks, kanyan.
Mm-mm.
Kaya yun yung mga, pinaka start. And while juggling engineering school. My God.
Yeah. Did you have any help? Like when you would
My
do
mom
yung
was my number
Oh,
one
talaga?
help.
That's nice.
Lagi namin iniisip ni mommy now. Grabe no, dati tayong dalawa lang nagbe-bake sa bahay. It was my mom helping me sift the flour,
That's
weigh the
nice.
butter, weigh everything. And it was also our house help, Ate Ana, who was helping us do the dishes and all. Mga brothers ko, mga kargador. Dad ko, driver. So it was technically a family business.
Yeah.
Na until now, actually, involved pa rin buong family ko in these small positions. So, tulong-tulungan lang talaga lahat ng tao. Walang hinihinging kapalit nun. Pero, pag naisip lang namin ngayon, parang, grabe, ang galing ng kung nasan tayo ngayon. Dati, ganito lang tayo. Dati, tayo pa nagmi-mix, tayo pa nagbe-bake, lahat-lahat. Tayo pa nagliligpit, tayo pa bumibili ng ingredients. And now, parang, grabe, parang pati ako hanggang ngayon, parang pag nakikita ko yung shop, parang grabe, dati sa kitchen lang tayo ni mommy, hand mixer lang gamit namin. Tapos ngayon, I can buy an industrial mixer. So, it was a long journey, a long and hard journey, honestly. So, it's not all glitz and glamour pag nakikita niyo on social media.
You started your business out of school. And then
Yeah.
I'm curious, like you graduated with an engineering degree.
Yes.
Did you have a corporate job? Did you pursue engineering?
yes.
Or was it like, okay, my business is doing well, I'll pursue it
Oh
na?
no. After college, I told my parents, parang I wanna make a bake shop, like physical shop. Sabi nila, bahala ka dyan. I mean, hindi ka namin bibigyan ng pera pang open ng shop mo. Yun yung pinakauna. If you want to make your own shop, earn your own money.
Get.
So, hindi naman nila ako dinidiscourage sa dream goal ko. It's just that you have to do it how
Figure
it's
it out.
supposed to be. Hindi yun spoon feed ka namin. So, my first job was actually in the media. Very old media company. I don't know if I can name drop. Sobrang dami ko natutunan sa company na yun. Wala akong hard feelings sa company na yun. I feel like all of the digital marketing skills that I've learned and that I know now came from them.
What was your role there?
Actually, dati, ang tawag nila sa akin, resident millennial.
That was the time
Sobrang
millennial
nakakatawa.
was
As in,
biget.
yung
Bagets.
calling, exactly, that was 2017. So, nagsistart pa lang yung millennial era. Sa calling card ko talaga nakasulat doon resident millennial. Kasi every time they would bring me to meetings, syempre yung mga superiors ko and all, lahat kami may calling card, chief marketing, chief whatever, tas ako resident millennial.
OMG.
Pero yung totoo talaga, yun yung parang namin, titles. Pero yung totoong titles mo sa digital marketing kami.
Yeah.
We did a lot of branded content for other brands. So it was like an in-house agency of that
Okay.
media firm or media company, parang ganun. I was there for a year. And then after that, I joined a teeth whitening company as their marketing. I stayed there for 3 years, I think. Yeah, 3 years. Then after that, I went full-time na. 2021 ako nag-exit dun eh. So I went full-time na sa bake shop that time. Kasi yung pandemic, hirap na hirap kami mabuhay. This was 2021. Parang kailangan na ng full attention ko nung business. Kasi kung hindi, mamamatay siya. Sobrang ma-heartbroken ako. I mean, we weren't making any money during the pandemic. Everything was just break-even. Pero yung efforts namin to make it break-even, sobrang laki talaga.
Yeah.
I mean, efforts ng time namin, yun pag-handle ng social media.
Yeah.
Pero, ayun, sobrang hirap lang nung time na yun.
Yeah. At this time, was it called 24 Bake Shop na?
No, I think we rebranded.
So you were
We
24
rebranded.
years
Yeah, that
old.
was 2021. So going back, we opened our first shop na 2019 in BGC.
Oh, the one
I
in
missed that part.
in Bonifacio.
Yes, in One Bonifacio High Street Mall. So I was able to open my first shop September of 2019 in One Bonifacio High Street Mall sa 3rd floor nun.
Yeah.
So lahat ng pera na, actually, I had investors also. Still have investors. So, a part of the capital that we have are from them, but also a chunk of the capital is from me, from all of the bazaars that I've joined during my corporate life, from all of the money or salary that I got from corporate life. Lahat yun inipon ko para lang maka-open ng bake shop. Alam mo ba, nag-sign ako ng lease, hindi alam ng mommy ko. Alam na lang niya, nag-sign na ako.
Ito ba yung right before the pandemic to, no?
This was 6 months before pandemic. So,
I had, girl.
parang May ata ako nag-sign. So, I had June, July, August to plan the design, plan how the workflow is. Nalaman na lang ni Mommy, nagde-design na kami.
Ano sabi niya?
Sabi niya, sigurado ka talaga dyan? Sigurado ka na talaga? Sabi ko, Mommy, malakas talaga hutob ko dito eh. Ito na talaga, Ito na talaga. Ready na ako. And isipin mo noong 2016 when I graduated, sinabi niya sa akin na ipon ka ng sarili mong money to open a bake shop. So, hindi nawala sa mind ko yun. Hindi nawala sa mind ko. And then 2019, I was able to open. Hindi naman sa pinaprove ko wrong mom ko. Pero sobrang helpful ng words niya na na-challenge ako na, shucks, kaya ko pala.
Yeah, and something that I read recently, na parang when you let your kids or when you let your loved ones just go for their dream na without parang spoon-feeding them, that's actually a vote of confidence na kaya mo.
Yun na nga, sobrang natutouch ako pag iniisip ko yan. Siyempre dati isipin mo, bakit ba tayo mo ko help? Ganyan. Pero hindi pala. Siyempre when you get there, you'll only understand why did she tell me that. Pero I mean, the support is still there. She was still my number one assistant. Yun, contribution niya, hindi siya pera, pero her efforts was way above and beyond talaga. As in, shit, naiyak ako. Oh my gosh. Wag mo papanoorin to. Baka maiyak din siya. So yun yung nangyari. And then that was September 2019. We were doing really good. Kasi lahat na natutunan ko sa media company of digital marketing, pinasok ko din yun sa business. And sometimes in a business kasi, you have to learn how to market yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just the really good products that you have, but also how do you sell this to people? That is marketing. Sales is saying na, bili na po kayo ng cookies. Hi, we have freshly baked cookies. 1 cookies, ganito, ganyan, blah, blah, blah. Marketing is, you're trying to sell this product without saying anything. Yun yung parang nadidistinct ko for both of them. So, I treat the bake shop as lipstick. Makeup. So, if you've noticed, guys, yung Estancia store namin, it's different shades of pink. I feel like it's different shades of lipstick. So, I want yung consumer, kung gaano kabilis bumili yung consumer ng makeup, gusto ko ganun din siya kabilis bumili ng cookies. At the same time, we want it baked on the spot, literally. As in, dyan ovens namin, dyan mixer namin.
Kitang-kita mo eh.
Gusto malayo ka pa lang, naaamoy mo na. Like, we want to target your sense of smell first. And then, hakabuli mo yung smell, diba?
Yeah.
And then, sense of sight, makikita mo na freshly baked yan. And then, once you order whatever looks good for you, sense of touch. Kasi mafe-feel mo na warm yung cookie. Last mo yung sense of taste. So, lahat yan, naikot na namin yan before mo pa matikman. So, meron scheme yan. Shucks, sinabi ko na yung secret ko.
Ganda, though.
Pero ganun talaga. Actually, sinasabi ko yun sa mga ibang younger entrepreneurs when they ask me for advice, when we meet, and lalo na yung mga younger siblings ng friends ko, how to do it. Lagi ko sinasabi, kailangan may plan ka. So, sa akin, yun yung plan ko. So, gusto ko ng open kitchen. I want them to see how it's done. I want them to smell the product. So, yun yung naging image kung anong gusto. So, all of our stores before, I used to have 3, diba? So, September 2019, there was BGC branch. In March of 2020, there was Estancia branch. So, that opened literally 3 days before pandemic. Ang saya, no?
In fairness, still standing. 2025 na ngayon, girl. May Estancia ka pa rin.
Diba? And then, Podium open ng June of 2022.
Wow.
So, yun ang naging parang, I felt like kasi before, everything should be in multiple branches. Yun yung mindset ko. The more branches, the more sales and all. Pero nakalimutan ko na, mas madami pa pala siyang trabaho.
What made you realize, you know what? I actually don't want to manage a lot. Like,
I only have 1 shop na lang now, but it's just Estancia. Actually, I got that question a lot. Bakit nagsara yung 2 branches? BGC kasi and Podium closed na end of 2023. Why? Kasi change of priorities.
Sana
So I
all.
got married. Hala siya! I got married on January 2024. So there were already talks ng 2023 na he proposed to me January of 2023.
Mhm.
So other than tinghon planning, wedding
Mhm.
planning, condo
Yeah.
planning, it was also career planning for us.
Oo.
Kasi hindi pwedeng go, go, go ka pa rin sa career mo and then you want to change your life na. Of
Yeah.
course, eventually, you want to start a family, to have
Yeah.
kids. And then we come to realize, hindi namin kakayanin yung amount of work
Mhm.
na 3 branches and then to take care of a family. Like, kahit
Yeah.
3 lang kayo. So,
Tsaka
we had
hands-on ka talaga
very
sa
hands-on, no?
24
Very
bake
baby
shop,
ko
eh.
talaga yun, girl.
Oo.
Very baby ko talaga. I enjoy baking. That's just one. The
Mhm.
money is just a bonus. Talaga. So, totoo yung sinasabi nila na make your passion your profession. Pero syempre, galingan mo naman yung work mo sa passion na yun. Hindi naman porket passion mo, I like what I'm doing, pero you're not gonna put the work to it, diba?
Oo. It
Galingan
needs
mo
to be
din.
sustainable.
Diba? So, ayun yung nangyari. I had to close down. I had a commissary pa before. Close ko din.
Alright. Oh, close mo yung
Close ko din yun. Close ko din yun. Close ko yung BGC. Close ko yung podium. Lahat 2023.
Mm.
And then come 2024, I felt like I had a new life na.
But that's so good. Like, sometimes you have to decide na scaling back is
Yes.
also such a good step forward.
Exactly. Syempre at first, you would feel like, why can't I do everything? Bakit? What's wrong with me? Marunong naman ako mag-multitask. Magaling ako mag-multitask in my opinion.
Mm-mm.
Bakit hindi ko kaya lahat?
Yeah.
And then syempre iiyak ako nung times na yun, diba? Sasabihin ni mami ko, hindi. Isipin mo na this is for the betterment of your life. Pati husband ko na. Pero
Mm-mm.
hindi ka naman nagsasara dahil ayaw mo or dahil nalulugi na sobra yung business.
Mm-mm.
Nagsasara tayo kasi mag-iipang buhay na tayo. Mag-change na yung priorities na natin. Kaya
Yeah.
everything closed. We just retained one shop. So now we are at Estancia Mall. So nung mga mga newly married stage
Mm-mm.
namin, it was kinda breezy pa kasi I just needed to go to one branch.
Yeah.
So medyo, nakita ko na yun, nito, benefits na to. I just needed to go to one branch other than going to 3 branches on a daily
Mm-mm.
basis. And then, ayun, tuloy-tuloy na siya. That was last year. Tuloy-tuloy na siya.
And kumusta naman yung transition mo to like social media creator na rin? Kasi nadagdagan ka na bakerpreneur, creator.
Sobra, oh my gosh. Actually, I was already doing a lot of baking online na. It was just 6 months ago na nag-boom yung cashier serye.
Mhm.
So, ang title ko talaga on Instagram or on TikTok, on social media platforms is, I'm the baker. So, I only started to post baking recipes noong 2020 when we were all locked down in our houses. Wala akong ginawa kundi mag-bake ng merienda for my family. And I would post it on my page. And then, some people would message me, can I ask for the recipe? So, at first, it was just 3 people asking for the recipe. And then, naging 10, naging 15. So, napagod na ako mag-reply. So, pinapost ko na lang publicly. And then, yun na. Tuloy-tuloy na siya. Tuloy-tuloy na nagkakaroon ng parang home baking community in my page. So, anything about yung mga brands of ingredients, brands of equipment, anything about baking, you can ask me. As long as alam ko yung sagot, tutulungan kita. Kasi nung bata ako, I didn't have anyone to ask. So, I feel like I'm filling that gap to other baking enthusiasts that they have someone online, kahit di tayo magkakilala in person. Yung mga simple questions lang, what can you recommend the dark coverture chocolate? Ako hindi ko alam eh. I had to, na-discover ko na lang yan, parang myself na lang eh. So, yun parang feel ko na gap. Yun yung image ko dati. Up until cashier serye happened. It's crazy.
Na parang,
it's crazy.
Sobrang talagang tinitignan ko yung old videos mo, especially in the last 6 months. Talagang nag-skyrocket.
Nag-skyrocket. Di ako nagyayabang
followers.
Di ako nagyayabang talaga. Pero kahit ako kasi, nagugulat din ako. Nagugulat din talaga ako. Pero hindi ko din alam eh.
How has this affected your business? Kasi it was going well. Like, tumatakbo naman si 24 Bake Shop.
Okay, it was really doing good.
And then, all of a sudden, ikaw, may face na siya all of a sudden.
Yes.
So, how did it affect you, your personal life, and also your business?
Okay, so let's start with personal life. Ito lagi ko sinasabi sa mga friends ko. Bawal na ako pumunta sa shop ng basa ang buhok. Bawal na ako pumunta sa shop ng pangit. Kailangan lagi kang presentable. That's one. And kahit hindi lang sa shop, even sa mall or sa parking, or even sa condo building namin, or even like in random places, people will be like, kayo po si Cashier Serie Girl, di ba? Tapos sasabihin ko na lang, hello po, good afternoon. So it's really cute. Kasi ibig sabihin niyan, nanonood sila ng videos, they appreciate my work, even though I feel
Yes.
like it's not as creative as others' content.
Oh, but it's
The effort,
very, ano.
parang feel ko the effort between my content and others' content, parang girl, wala akong ka-makeup. Di man lang ako nakabihis ng maayos. I'm just there working. And then tapos, people watch this? Shocks! Ako na minsan yung nahihiya na mukha akong sobrang plain Jane. So, syempre ngayon, nag-effort na ako na mag-cheek tint. Yung hair ko, laging minsan, ewan ko napapansin yung naka-braid siya lagi, tapos
Cute
naka-ponytail.
nga nung
Meron na hair
braid.
signature hairstyle, di ba?
Yes.
And then, lagi akong, it's either naka-sando bra or naka-t-shirt and then just
Yung
linen
Uniqlo.
pants. O, Uniqlo lahat. And then, lagi na ako naka-apron, lagi naka-glasses or contacts. Basta lagi akong presentable na. Compared to before, I started to take care of myself better actually.
Oh, that's
That's
nice.
one.
That's nice.
I now take care of my skin better kasi feel ko, bawal ako magkaroon ng pimple kasi baka makita sa video and all. Parang ganon, yung mga simple things. Pero yun yung mga personal life ko. Sa career-wise naman, the business really improved
Oh,
a
that's
lot.
good.
I feel like I'm a Korean filming location now.
Yeah, people go to it as if it's like a
Yes.
talagang, oh, we're in Pasig. Daan tayo
Yes.
sa Pasig. Sinasadya na siya.
Sinasadya talaga siya. In which I'm very, very grateful for all of you. Please. Sobrang grateful ako. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko papakita how grateful I am na sinasadya yung shop namin. Lahat ng guard sinasabi sa amin, ma'am, ang daming nagtatanong saan yung shop nyo.
Yeah.
Madaming nawawala sa mall, madaming hinahanap talaga. Sobrang grateful lang talaga ako. The business was really doing a lot better because of Cashier Serie. I feel like yun nga, Korean filming location na hindi mo sinasabi kung nasan ka,
Yes.
pero nahanap ng mga tao. So, dun ako mas nakukutan actually, kasi nahanap nila. So, ayun lang naman, people up until now still come to the bake shop just for not just the pastries, but also for the cashier experience. And a lot of people want to be part of the video na. A lot of them sasabihin nila sa akin,
Nag-record ka po.
Oo, sasabihin nila, sana ako pumapili for today's episode.
Cute!
Maraming ganun ngayon. Sobrang cute though. Sobrang cute. So, ito tip, kung gusto niyong masama sa series, dapat maganda yung conversation natin.
Kasi pumika, kailangan yapper ka rin.
Kailangan parang, how are you? Ganyan. Or, I came all the way from, for example, Mandaluyong, whatever. Or, I saw you on TikTok. I mean, yun yung mga laging nasasabi ngayon. Pero if you want to say something different, doon ka napipili. Yun, doon
That's
napipili.
nice. Alam mo kasi, napansin ko rin, grabe yung word of mouth. I think you've created such a community na word of mouth siya. Minention mo sa akin before na you didn't even show the products at first.
I don't show the products talaga.
You still don't.
I still don't. I mean, yung mga occasional na morning routines namin or afternoon routines na nagsuscoop ako ng cookies, nagsaslice ng brownies, gumagawa ng croissants. But yung mga conversational na Cashier Serie na episodes, I still don't.
Yeah.
I feel like it still gives the people a mystery on what the products look like. Actually, minsan naaawa nga ako. Minsan may magtatanong sa comments, bakit dalawang products 600 plus na agad? So, magko-complain siya. And then a lot of people would defend. Talaga yung products namin. Grabe talaga. So, nasabi ko, shucks, ang dami naman nagko-comment. Sabi nila, worth it naman.
Even sa videos ko kasi, actually, di ba? So, the first time we filmed the video was last year, 2024. Pero end of the year na. So, nung una, parang people were recommending pa stuff for me kasi I only had the lick cookie, which was my favorite, by the way. My gosh, yung sobrang sarap talaga ng lick cookie.
Thank you, sobra. Actually, dapat alam mo ba, pastry for the month of May lang yan. Ay, hindi, of March.
Nag-stay na siya, no?
Of March. Tapos nung tinanggal ko, ang dami naghahanap. So, like, binalik ko lang. So, yun, hindi na siya umalis. So, hindi na siya
Oo, wag mo
umalis.
tatanggalin yun. Wag mo
Nagdagdag na nga kami pistachio chocolate like cookie, di ba?
Oo, ang sarap niya talaga.
Thank you.
Tapos like in the comments, people would say like, Miss Ayin, have you tried the blondie?
Yes.
The cookie
Butter blondie.
Yeah, cookie butter
It's very
blondie.
TikTok famous.
And the thing is like, kasi I'm not a big sweets person.
Yes.
Like the Le Cookie is a big exemption for me.
Yes.
Na parang, okay, I will eat, but it has to be the Le Cookie, ganyan.
Yes.
Or like, if I have a cookie,
Yun lang,
it's like, I'll
lalagay ko
have...
na sa shop, Ayin, Berno's choice.
ito po, ganyan. Tapos like, if I have like other sweets, I'll have like a bite, ganyan. Hindi ko siya talaga nauubos.
It's very hefty din kasi, di ba, the Le Cookie?
I don't explore actually. Like,
Yes.
I don't explore flavors. But then, because of your community, like,
Yes.
talaga nagko-comment sila like the cookie butter blondie, ganyan, they were recommending it. So I was like, okay, the next time I came back, I ordered that.
Yes.
And then nagulat ako, I was like, and you said, but it's better chilled, ganyan.
Yes.
And I was like, they were
It is.
right. Iba yung word of mouth na you don't even have to do anything.
Yes.
People are just vouching for your products.
Thank you talaga. Thank
This
you. Hindi nyo alam paano nagbago buhay ko dito talaga.
So,
Hindi ko alam talaga paano na ako babalik sa life ko nung
Wala na,
March
girl.
2024.
wala na. This is it. Like,
Wala
this
na.
is your new life
I'm not
now.
complaining. Di talaga. Pero nagbago talaga buhay ko. Sobra.
And ang galing lang na this is how social media can affect like a brick and mortar
Yes.
business. Because you would think before na kailangan may link, add to cart.
Kailangan
it has
yung
to be like
products
that.
mo, yun,
Makikita.
makikita and all. Actually, madami na gumagawa ng cashier serye.
Ay, talaga?
Madaming other business owners
Wala sa
gumagawa ng
FYP.
cashier serye.
Talaga?
In which, I mean, hindi ako nag-hate sa kanila na ginagaya nila yung content ko. In fact, sobrang nakyukyutan ako. There's this husband in Davao City na I follow and watch all of his cashier serye. Kahit nakabisaya, hindi ko maintindihan. Pero meron siyang subtitle.
Ano yung business niya?
May cafe yung wife niya.
Wow.
So, yung POV niya, POV, cashier at my wife's cafe.
Oh, that's so cute.
sobrang cute. So,
Mm-mm.
hindi ako nagbibisaya, but I read the subtitles. So, hindi ako nag-hate sa mga nagka-cashier serye din. Even though that they use the term cashier serye. I really, really don't mind. It's not me who made it. Parang, I mean, feel free to use it, guys. It's totally fine. It helped me. I hope it helps your business too. Parang yun yung mindset ko. And which ang cute.
People feel more connected to the brand.
Exactly.
Like, you support the business, but also like, you get to be part of it. And it's so nice.
Super. Actually, malalaman mo if the people know cashier serye or if the people know me or the brand from TikTok. If they go up the escalator. Kasi kaharap namin talaga escalator,
Yeah.
diba? They go up the escalator and then they see me like this. Tapos parang,
Yeah, makikita na, oh my gosh, that's the
and
shop.
I will be like, hi! Or pag di ko nakikita talaga, makikita mo talaga yung ngiti nila na, parang feeling nila, ang tagal ko nang kilala tong babaeng to. But tapos I get to talk to her in person. I'll be like, hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the bake shop. Actually, dinagdagan ko na nga yung spiel ko na welcome to the bake shop kasi a lot of people really just come to Estancia for the bake shop. So I wanna welcome them din talaga.
That's
Kaya
really
ayun,
nice.
grabe talaga buhay ko, girl. Hindi ko masasabi kung paano niya talaga nabago buhay ko. I swear.
Oh, I'm so glad. And I'm sure like even ako, parang it's such a good insight into like a food
Yes.
entrepreneur's journey. Kasi that's something that wasn't accessible before. Like before, if you think, okay, ano bang ginagawa ng isang baker? Paano ba magpatakbo ng food business? You don't really see it
Yes.
until like parang it's put out there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that if you are the baker or owner of a bake shop, cute ka lang,
Or
ikaw
wala
lang
ka
nagbe-bake.
doon. Mm-mm.
Girl, ikaw mag-grocery para sa shop, ikaw mag-order ng supplies, ikaw magde-deliver. Alam mo sa team namin, if we have pop-ups, ako ang designated driver ng lahat. So,
Ay,
it's the
ganun
unwanted positions usually yun nakukuha ko. Kasi yun talaga yung reality. You have to delegate a position to your employees. Yan sa'yo, yan sa'yo, yan sa'yo. Tapos wala. Ako lagi ang designated driver. And marketing. Marketing as in marketing.
Yeah.
Nag-go-grocery. Marketing.
Diba today, nag-SNR ka pa today?
Nag-SNR pa ako today para
Oh my God.
refill ng sugar and mga ham and mga cheese. So, ganyan talaga ginagawa ng totoong business owner. Ikaw talaga lahat. Lalo na pag small business owner. I mean, Your team is not a lot talaga. So, wala, madaming task na ikaw ang gagawa.
I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't think it's for me, but I'm glad I can live vicariously through you.
Ano yung mga multiverse,
Sa
diba?
multiverse, napapanood
Baka
kita.
ako yun
Ayan,
na
ganyan.
Ayin Baker.
Oh, i-imagine ko na lang in my head.
Diba? Tapos ako yun, AJ na content creator. Ayan, ganyan.
Content creator ka na ngayon eh. So,
pero hindi ko talaga siya super duper full-time. Unlike
AJ
you.
pero host.
Diba? Parang, I mean, iba din naman yung sa'yo. Parang kaya mo siya gawin full-time. I mean, your mind is everywhere sa creativeness. Kaya sobrang salute din ako sa lahat ng full-time na content creators. Kasi my mind can only think like A to Z. And then your mind is like A to Zimbabwe. Parang ganon. Ganon kalayo talaga. Hindi ko alam nasan yung Zimbabwe. Pero ganon kalayo. Hindi ko alam.
Kaloka ka. To answer one question for our viewers, of course, like a lot of people ask how to be you, paano po maging ganyan, like I want that career, you are my life peg, mga ganyan. So, ano yung, if they can take away one tip from this episode, ano yung one tip mo para sa kanila?
It sounds very, very cliche. It may sound very cliche, pero it's still don't give up on your dreams. This baking career that I have, hindi ko naisip yung pera nung una. Fine, nung allowance ng damit. Pero nung sineryoso ko na siya, when I took everything seriously, naisip ko na wala eh. Bumalik talaga ako sa baking kasi passion ko talaga siya. And at that time, okay, money was just okay. It wasn't really as the best. Hindi ko siya kaya maging bread and butter actually. I still had a day job. Pero bumalik ako sa baking kasi mahal na mahal ko talaga yun. And nung naging serious na ako in terms of baking, I needed to make a plan. So that is another tip that I can give all of you is you cannot enter anything without a plan. You have to plan from A to Z din. Yan, A to Zimbabwe din kayo. Like for example, yun weather, sabi, dapat may pop-up bazaar kayo ng outdoor tapos biglang umulan. Hindi naman pwedeng wala kang plan B or plan C. Dapat meron ka laging backup plan sa utak mo para hindi ka masistress or magpa-burn out actually, magpa-panic during that scenario. And up until now actually, I only think about today. So I do not go into a day without a plan. Today, I plan to go to grocery to buy my sugar kasi I noticed na kahapon low na yung sugar supply. Hindi pwede yung magpa-production kami, nandun ko lang malalaman na walang sugar. Parang ganon. So, kailangan lagi ahead ka sa pagplan mo. Kasi kapag nahuli ka sa pagplan, kakainin ka ng business mo. That shouldn't be like that. You always have to be at the top of your game when handling a business. It's really no easy feat. Sobrang hirap talaga. Hindi lang itsura. Wala lang sa itsura. Pero mahirap talaga. We do 12 to 14-hour shifts a day. Tapos kailangan ko pa magplano for the next day. So, kailangan physically ready ka. Mentally ready ka din. Para masabi mo din na dream come true. Hindi siya all glitz and glamour. And thank you.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Oh, I think that's so important for our viewers. Don't forget na you can continue to dream your dreams. Wag mo bitawan yung dreams mo. But at the same time, make sure that you go into it with a plan.
Exactly.
Be
and wholeheartedly
do it.
Exactly.
And make it happen. Like AJ did. Yay!
Thank you very much. And
thank you so much.
Enjoy everything.
And enjoy everything. Thank you, AJ, for being
here. Thank you for having me.
Thank
this
you.
is my first podcast ever.
Yes, I'm so glad you said
saya
yes.
pala.
Diba? Chika-chika lang.
Oo nga. Kulang pa yung 40 minutes. Pwedeng episode 2.
Oo, diba? Ang dami sasabihin.
Saya pala.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to visit AJ, hulaan nyo kung saan. Charot.
Charing.
Nasa Estancia siya. Estancia.
Fourth floor. So
fourth
we
floor.
are, eto na, magne-name drop din ako ng bake shop name ha. So we are 24 Bake Shop and we are located at the 4th floor of the East Wing in Estancia Mall in Pasig City. If you are far from Pasig though, you can always visit our social media pages, 24 Bake Shop. So you have to spell out the number 24 talaga ha. Or you can also visit our website, 24bakeshop.com.
Yan! Thank you so much,
Yes.
AJ. And thank you guys for
thank
watching.
you.
We'll see you guys on the next one, or we'll see you at the bake shop.
Yes, bye-bye.
Enjoy everything.
Enjoy everything.